everybody, this is Amanda with the Bank of North Dakota for another Tuesday rendition of Ask Stacy on Amanda on Facebook Live featuring just Amanda this week. But don't forget to like Bank of North Dakota, turn on those live notifications so you know every single time we go live. Today we are at the Bismarck State College campus in the technology building. We are with Matt Fralick, who is an associate professor of computers and office technology, and we are talking about cybersecurity. So Matt, can you give us a 30,000-foot view about what cybersecurity is?
Yeah, absolutely. So cybersecurity is really securing our digital information. You think about what we do on a day-to-day basis, everything's online. We're always working on a computer, we're connected to a network, and cybersecurity is just protecting that network, protecting that digital information, and just keeping everything safe online.
Absolutely. And Bismarck State has a couple different cybersecurity programs. So can you tell us a little bit more about those?
Yeah, so we have an associate in applied science. That's a 2-year degree. That's really designed to make students job ready. They'll come in and do 2 years worth of classes, learn their basics in networking and Windows, Linux, cybersecurity. And when they're done with that, they'll go out and work in the industry. Another nice thing we have going for us is in the fall of 2019, we're going to have the bachelor's degree in cybersecurity, which is pretty exciting because it's only the second bachelor's degree that BSC will have to offer. And we're hoping with that degree that students will be able to build upon their foundation that they learned in a 2-year degree and then get into some higher level, higher paying jobs at a more rapid rate. So that's a huge benefit for students because the field changes so often and so quickly that if we can just keep them around for a couple more years and give them more of a foundation, more of a base, they're going to be more apt to succeed going forward.
Good.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the students here at BSC have a lot of flexibility between the future bachelor's degree, the AAS that you have had for a while, and then are there certificate programs or what about other stuff that BSC offers in regards to cybersecurity?
Yeah, so one nice thing about our program is we're open enrollment, which means that anybody can enroll and just pick up a class here and there if they want. So we get a lot of incumbent workers that maybe want to brush up on their certifications, maybe need an A+ hardware certification or a CCNA networking certification. With that, they can just pick up those classes, take them, and then they would get that training that they need for their job. So a lot of flexibility that way. We offer classes on campus and both online. So with that, students don't have to be here physically. They can do it online at their own time, maybe at their job if their employer gives them a break for an hour of the day.
Yeah, that would be really, really nice actually.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the demands for cybersecurity, whether it's jobs or whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity in our field right now. The latest statistics say by the year 2022, there's supposed to be a 1.8 million workforce shortage. So 1.8 million workers nationwide is expected to be in the cybersecurity workforce. There's a statistic that I just saw the other day that said there's a 0% unemployment rate in cybersecurity, which is unheard of. So basically what that means is if you have the credentials, you're going to get a job.
Have a job.
Yeah.
So it sounds like cybersecurity is the career to go into. It's high demand, it's well paying, you're going to have a job.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the types of jobs that somebody who gets one of your degrees in cybersecurity would be able to get.
So in IT, there's a lot of specializations, and our program tends to teach towards a lot of those specializations. So you'll see job titles like IT administrator, network administrator, help desk technician, cybersecurity analyst, offensive security. There's a lot of different areas you can go into in IT, and our program typically has a class or two that is going to teach you the skills that you need to go into those positions. So if you're looking in the Sunday paper, you'll see a wide variety of IT-related positions. Our students are qualified for all those.
Awesome. So you said, nationwide, there's millions of jobs. How about here in North Dakota?
In North Dakota, there's a big expectancy for increase as well. I think it's between 15 and 17%. That's what the Department of Labor is telling us. But a lot of agencies and a lot of business are just seeing that need, and they realize that if they don't have cybersecurity staff, they're behind, and that they're vulnerable to attacks. And that's not something you have. That's a good thing for your business. So you need to be protected. You need to have IT in place, and there's going to be a lot of growth in North Dakota as well, I think.
And I think another important thing to point out is, students who get a degree in computers, in cybersecurity, what have you, you're not just sitting in, an incubator all day just doing stuff. You can work in a variety of industries. I'm going to toot Bank of North Dakota's horn for a minute. We have an amazing information technology and information security staff who keeps all of us on our toes and helps all of our customers' information be safe and secure. So everyone rest assured, and hey, BND, IT, and IS. But any industry, any business has IT and IS people, right?
Yeah, you're exactly right. From banking to automotive to the healthcare industry, we all have IT needs. We all have data we got to keep secure. So it's not like you're just going to an IT shop to work. You're in all these different industries, a lot of different variety out there. The industry is always changing. There's always the latest and greatest technology. You hear about threats every single day. So it's not stagnant. And to me, that's very appealing because you're not going to do the same thing day in and day out. It's changing and it's going to keep you on your toes.
So what kind of student or candidate are you looking for to come in and pursue a cybersecurity credential?
So the students that typically do well and are interested in our area are problem solvers. Mm-hmm. They're the tinkerers. They like to see how things work. They like to get their hands dirty, so to speak. A lot of what we do is hands-on, which is nice. We're not just sitting in the classroom lecturing. We're on the equipment working with it. So those are the types of students that typically really strive in our program. Like I always tell students, if you want to be a lifelong learner, this is the career for you, because if you're not a lifelong learner, you're going to get stuck behind, and you got to be able to adapt and change, which is nice.
And as far as, students who are coming in not really sure what to expect or how to get started, information security and computers is not just for the nerdy kids sitting in their parents' basement. I mean, it's really diverse and it's for everybody.
For everybody, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Men, women, it doesn't matter your background. Like I said, if you're a problem solver, you like to get your hands dirty, it's going to appeal to you. So, in the movies and online, you always see that prototypical nerd in their basement hacking, but that's not it at all. In IT, you have to be able to converse with people, you have to be able to convey your thoughts, you have to be able to be a problem solver, and really that prototypical guy slamming on the keyboard doesn't work out very well. So, like you said, a lot of diversity.
Mm-hmm. So younger students, don't be scared of getting pigeonholed into, this preconceived perception of IT and IS people, because the jobs are high demand and you're going to get paid well. So that's Absolutely. One thing to really keep in mind. So let's see. How would a student get started? Let's say it's that younger student, maybe a student who's coming into college next year. How would they get started in cybersecurity or even in the program here at BSC?
If you're a student that's in high school or even middle school, I would encourage you to check out our tech camp this summer. Tech camp is a half-day session where you can come in and kind of get a crash course in cybersecurity. We go through some different projects, some hands-on stuff to get you interested in the field and show you what it's all about. If you're a student that's going to graduate this year or in a couple of years, take a look at our website, bismarckstate.edu. Do a search for cybersecurity. You'll see our programs listed. You'll see how to get involved. You'll see how to apply. Application to BSC is kind of the first step, and then you can meet with myself or another advisor, and we talk about the classes and the program and what we have to offer. So first step, I guess, would be go to BSC's website and find either a tech camp or find our program.
Great. So yeah, BSC, cybersecurity, any other college, if you're watching that has a program like this, I mean, it seems like a great program. Seems like there's a lot of jobs. So definitely don't, dismiss it, because there's a lot of good stuff out there.
Absolutely.
So Matt, before we sign off, any last minute advice for those students who are coming into college for the first time, or maybe a student who's returning to college this next fall?
My advice would be get involved, check things out, see what the school has to offer. In cybersecurity, we have a few different clubs students can get involved in with competitions and hacking and those different things. So there's always ways in which you can get involved, and the students that get involved on campus and in their major tend to do a lot better, and they see the value in it. So that would be my advice, is just take excitement in what you're learning.
Awesome. Well, that is great advice, Matt. Thank you for letting me, pick your brain on the cybersecurity thing today. And thanks to BSC for hosting us. And we will actually be back here next week talking about another tech program. So make sure you like Bank of North Dakota, turn on those live notifications, and we will see you next Tuesday. Bye.